Well, today's 2 minute tip is all about driving employee ownership. That's the dream, right? That we have employees who take true ownership and responsibility of their work and the team's success, the organization's success. We've got a bunch of folks working for us who really take on that owner's mindset. And so, how do we get that? Well, I want to tell you a personal story to help us get there. And this is all about a Yes Day that we recently had with our family. A few weeks ago, we watched the new Netflix movie, Yes Day. If you haven't seen it, the premise is that the parents in the movie realize they've just been saying no to everything in true parenting fashion, right? No, don't do that. No, you can't have that. And so they decide, well, let's have a Yes Day where we just say yes to everything that our children ask for or want to do. Of course, after watching this, my girls wanted to have their own Yes Day, and so we talked about it a bit and agreed to do it with some constraints such as a budget, and they weren't allowed to damage any personal property, among a few other rules. And so just the other weekend, we had our Yes Day. Now, there were stressful things, but there were also a lot of really wonderful elements of this experience that I didn't anticipate. It was kind of nice not needing to make any decisions all day and just saying yes to everything. I didn't have to think very hard. And it freed me up to be fully in tune and present with them. I paid so much more attention to how they were processing things and the decisions they were making. And that was really fun to watch and fun to experience. Now, all that said, yes, there were some painful parts of the experience too. And the biggest one being how much sugar they consumed in that day. I think they had more sugar in that day than they've ever had in a single day in their life before. And it was just agonizing to watch as their mom. But here's the silver lining. After a full day of eating sugar, we were at dinner downtown, and my youngest daughter, Harper, before we were about to head out to ice cream for dessert, said, Mom, I don't think my tummy should have dessert tonight. And I was so proud of her for making that decision at that point. She had ownership of decisions all day long. She was able to learn from her mistakes through those decisions. And as a client recently brought to my attention, it's not just about the space to make mistakes, it's about the space to also correct those mistakes. Do we allow people to then problem solve their way out of that failure, like Harper got to do in this instance? If you want your employees to truly take ownership of their work, you've got to pass the power. They need to have some decision-making power. They need to have space to fail and learn from those mistakes and correct them. We can't just sweep in and save them every time. And so that is the moral of the story from my Yes Day. It is so powerful when we can pass that ownership on, when we can pass the power to our employees and see what they come up with, see what decisions they make. It will actually be freeing, and it will bring out their talents and really the brilliance that they have to offer the team.